Bonjour, comment allez-vous? Je vais bien, merci. Hello, good day. How are you? I am fine, thank you. Thank you for asking. And yes, you're not in French class, but after all, we are in France for our very first story. Remember, Nelly Maupassant's The Necklace. The Necklace. Yes, indeed. So a little bit of French is good practice, don't you think? Good. I'm glad you agree. Do you have paper handy? Do you have a pen or pencil handy? I am going to go over this story briefly, and then I'm going to give you your assignment. No, I'm sorry. This is not a picture of France, but close. Germany is quite close by. Yes, indeed. It is a castle. Let me see. Ooh, in the Black Forest. Castle in the Black Forest. Look at those wonderful trees, the blossoms. Okay, focus back here. Come on back to Miss Faust's classroom. Okay, good. All right, so let's get started. We have a character, Mathilde Lascelles, Madame Lascelles. Okay. I'm going to be referring to my handy-dandy literature book for this to make sure I don't forget anything that is really important in your understanding of the story. Maupassant is a wonderful writer. Okay. So, Madame Lascelles, Mathilde, was a very beautiful woman. Okay? She's young. She has expectations. She expects that life will deal her a great card. Okay? That things will just come falling in her hands. All right. So she gets married. And unfortunately, Monsieur Lascelles is not exactly a nobleman. He does have a job. Okay? And, but he ranks sort of toward the bottom more where he works. Okay? So she's not exactly happy. Not happy at all. Like I said, she had expectations. Beautiful home. People to cater to her every need. Make sure she's dressed beautifully. Gets delicious soup. Good food. All that. And nope. Sorry. She doesn't. He goes off to work every day. Comes home. He has expectations. Can you figure that? Monsieur Lascelles has expectations. He expects to have a meal on the table. And yes, she does do that. She does cook for him. Okay. But they're not that poor. Okay? They're not that poor. And she does have a young girl who helps her keep the place clean. So she doesn't exactly have to break her nails. Okay? And do anything. So here we have a wonderful husband. He loves his wife. He truly loves her. And he thinks that she's happy. But he does realize she's not. Again, those expectations. She's a proud woman. Very proud. She expects to look good, be catered to, look great in clothes, have only the best. And what does she get? Nothing of that. Okay. So when we look at the job he has, again, he's, remember, we're talking 1800s down here versus all the way up here and not too much there. Okay. He's just a minor clerk. Let me make sure I don't get the ministries wrong. In the Ministry of Education. Okay. That's an important job. Minor clerk. Okay. So he realizes his wife is not that happy. Aha! He comes up one day with an invitation. Okay, yes. He says, look, I've got something for you. And she's expecting, wow. All right, she's all excited. She opens it up and she's, instead of being excited, she says, that's nice, give it to somebody else. Why do you ask? Why does she say that? Remember, again, pride. Pride stands in her way. He is trying to make her a happy woman. He knows that she's not. This is the opportunity that she could take to get out there and show her beauty. She is a beautiful woman. Okay? So he's really down about it. She says, no, I don't want it. And of course, the excuse is what? Honey, I don't have the clothes. I don't have the jewelry. I can't go. No, she does not want to be seen in the clothes that she wears daily. Yes, she has somebody who helps clean the house, but not enough of this. Okay. So, instead of spending his money, hard-earned money, on the hunting trip that he had planned, he gives the money to her so she can buy herself a dress. So she goes and buys a dress. We have a problem. What woman just goes out with a dress? Women must have jewelry. And he's thinking, well, honey, can't you just put like a little flower in your hair and, like a man? I mean, come on. Is that really going to do it? No, that won't do it. So she says, no, this isn't going to work. Forget it. And he says, well, wait a minute. You have a very good friend, Madame Forestier. Another French word? Go see her. And yes, Madame Forestier has all these wonderful necklaces. And here we go. All at once she found in a black satin box a superb diamond necklace. Only the best. A dress, a diamond necklace. Yep. They go to the ball. That was the surprise. When she opened up that card, going to a ball, a reception. Okay? And at this reception, at this ball, all the men focus on her. She dances wonderfully. She's charming all the men while her husband is sitting off somewhere with the other guys, Okay. But she has a good time. Till what? What happens? Anyone remember? What happens? Yes. They have to walk home because she doesn't want anyone to see that her wrap, what goes around her shoulders to keep her warm, is something old. Okay? So yes, they have to do some walking. See what else we want to talk about. Okay. They get home. She discovers Madame Forestier's diamond necklace is poof, gone. Poor Monsieur LaSalle has to go back, retrace the steps to look for that necklace. Does he find it? No. And she knows it's worth a lot of money. They know it. And they've got to return it to Madame Forestier. Okay? So what do they do? What do they do? Anything and everything they have. Any money they have. Any money that's coming to Monsieur LaSalle from family and the like. Whatever they can do. They take all that money and they put a down payment on another necklace that looks just like the one she lost. And we're talking, let's see, it was priced at 40,000 francs, but they could get it for 36,000. LaSalle had 18,000 francs he had inherited from his father. He had to borrow the rest. They have to move from their little home, basically to a little attic. They had to get rid of the young girl. He had to work day and night, making copies, whatever, just to get money. She now, guess what, has to break nails. She can no longer go in nice clothes or what she could consider nice, and she has to scrub. And she has to deal with people in the grocery store when she goes to get meat. She has to argue with them and say, lower the price so that she can at least get some food. She learns what? This is real life. And if she had not been so greedy, that she had to have the best, this would never have happened. If she'd listened to her husband and just put a flower in her hair and gone. But no, she's full of pride. She is greedy. She has to look better than she is. So for 10 years, they suffer. Her values before this incident were, I'm beautiful, I have expectations, I can only be given the best. You've got to meet my expectations. Now, for 10 years, struggling to pay off this necklace, she learns that, hey, life isn't always fair. Sometimes you actually have to work for it. And sometimes it's better just to be who you are. She married a minor clerk. She did not marry nobility. She couldn't face that. Now she's facing it. Maybe she should have been happy. Maupassant is trying to tell us. Maybe she should have been happy being married to a minor clerk. Yes, he's not bringing in big money, but he makes me happy, and I can make him happy by cooking him a soup, by going to a ball in just my one dress that I wear on special occasions, and I'm putting a flower in my hair. So after 10 years, what happens at the end? 10 years, they pay off the necklace. Woo! She runs into Madame Forestier. Madame Forestier does not recognize her because she's aged. Yes, 10 years of hard work. Nails gone, drab looking, hair is all gray, and she's going, who are you? Why do you keep following me? And then when she realizes, oh my gosh, it's Mathilde Loisel, she's shocked. And then of course she says what? She tells her, do you remember that diamond necklace you loaned me to wear? Well, I lost it. You lost it, but you returned it. I brought you another just like it, and we've been paying for it for 10 years now. You mean to say you bought a diamond necklace to replace mine? Oh, my poor Mathilde, but mine was only paste. Why, at most, it was worth only 500 francs. Irony. Irony. If you looked it up, as you were to do, okay, contradictions and the like. All this time they thought what? That was a real necklace when it was a fake. Do you really think, Maupassant is saying, that Madame Forestier would even trust her school friend with a real diamond necklace? Definitely not. Probably an insurance company would suggest it, have a fake and put the real one in the bank. So they struggled for 10 years for absolutely nothing. The irony of it all. Her greed, her pride destroyed her family. But at the same time, there's a positive. She learned, and I already talked about that. She learned maybe she should have been grateful for what she did have and for whom she had to thank for all that. Her husband. Because he suffered too, 10 years. Okay. So, are there questions? Send me questions if you have them. These are themes. We talked about the pride. She's full of that pride from the beginning. Her values are ones of, I want to be here, but I'm only here. Oh, well, you were born into that station, according to Maupassant. It's hard to get up there. Appearance versus reality. Yes. She wants to look like someone, like one of those rich women at the reception, at the ball. But the reality is she's not one of them. She's married to a minor clerk. She's not one of them. And yes, greed. Greed. It's not always the money. It's sometimes having something that you shouldn't have. Because that's just the way it is. When you're talking about the 1800s France, you're talking about the station in life. If you're born down here, it's going to be hard for you to be up there. If you're born up there, you've got it made. Okay, a working class person unsuccessfully trying to rise above their station. Exactly, folks. That's exactly what Maupassant is telling us. We have a working class person. Madame LaSalle is a working class. She can't rise. Sorry. Maybe she should have married a nobleman. She won't get any higher. Okay? So now, here's your assignment. Your essay topic. In what ways, make sure you jot this down. In what ways is Mathilde LaSalle responsible for her own downfall? Okay? You are to begin today with paragraph 1. Just the 3 questions. Okay? So I want you to think of 3 ways that she causes her downfall. Ideas. Appearance versus reality. Not just a theme, but could be the way she ends up falling. Humble life. She was truly born into a humble life. And she was leading a humble life with her minor clerk of a husband. She should have been grateful for that. She should have been happy with that. Per Maupassant. Greed. Yes, she was greedy. It wasn't the money. It was, I gotta look fantastic. Woo! Look at my dress. And look at my necklace, everyone. Okay? So think of 3 ways. You are to use evidence from his story, obviously. Okay? Because this essay is completely the necklace. Don't go off into somewhere else. So all from the story. Okay? In paragraph 1, the first question must include Maupassant's name and the title of the story. Because I don't know who the writer is and what the title is. Always assume the reader knows nothing. You got to teach the reader. Okay? That's your assignment. Paragraph 1. But these are reminders. What we call the PA formula. Precision Academy formula. 5 paragraphs. 3 questions in paragraph 1. Quote and I agree in the conclusion. 2 pages, 8 words per line. Write neatly. Check spelling and punctuation. So when somebody says to you the PA formula, you're not following it. Here we go. Make sure you've got this somewhere in your notes. You can always refer to it. Okay? So do you have any questions? Nope. You know where to send the questions. And as soon as you're done with paragraph 1, which is due today, send it immediately. Woo! The castle's hiding, but you know my email address. And this is what I wish for you today. Bonne journée. Have a good day. À la prochaine. Until next time.